Hi everyone, welcome to Wandering Mind Studio. If you're here looking for a step-by-step tutorial for your artwork, I hope you don't mind my voice. I create this channel to practice my English. My middle school English teacher would probably cry if he saw this. Well, it's not exactly a proper technical tutorial. Sometimes I'll explain what I'm doing, and sometimes I'll just ramble about random thoughts or silly little stories while I'm painting. Yeah, maybe you'll see. Anyway, let's get back to the main part. Today, I'm painting my cat in watercolor. His name is Dragon. He is a tabby and white cat. Half of his fur is white, and the other half has tabby patterns with dark stripes and little spots. I'm going to paint from light to dark, starting with the white fur. For the pure white areas, I'll use a bit of light blue to suggest the shadows. The fur is actually slightly yellowish, so I'm missing a little yellow ochre. I used to think that yellowish dance was just dirt, so I cut off his beautiful little neck ruff. So sorry, baby. Dragon is actually a stray cat that I adopted. When I first found him, he looked like a dirty mop. I bathed him several times, but the yellowish color never really went away. He also had a lot of frizz, so I shaved the fur from his neck all the way down to his belly. And even 2 years later, the area still isn't completely white, and his beautiful ruff hasn't come back. Okay, back to work. For the darker fur, I'll start with a base layer using the same yellow ochre, just with a less water. The book is mostly black, so going confidently with your dark tones. Since it's directly beneath the cat, their colors will naturally interact. In the highlights of the book, mixing some of fur colors and let them gently blend together. The book is just a supporting element, so let's move on and continue building the next layers on our main subject. Add a bit of pink to his ear and nose. Alright, let's start refining the fur. Pay close attention to the form and the direction of the hair growth. Try not to rely on just one brush, as that can make the fur look too uniform and stiff. The beautiful coat will slowly come to life if you do all of this with just one more thing: patience. I was about to go on a whole tangent about patience, but the manic streak has passed. It has passed. Let's move on. But have you ever annoyed the cat so much that it straightened up a spot in your face? Let me show you. Yeah, like an alpaca. I guess dragons have to be very patient with me. For the whiskers, instead of using a brush, try a palette knife. Use white paint with a fairly thick consistency, similar to ketchup. I forgot to film this part, so you have to imagine it. Dip just one edge of the knife into the paint, then drag it gently in the direction of the whiskers. So nice. and we could live so happily. And here's is the final result. Thanks for sticking around and listening to all my rambling. If I mispronounced anything or sounded a little silly, thank you for your patience.